All right, welcome to Occult Topics with the Professor. It is I, the Professor. What I'm doing today is something different. Normally, I do one unboxing, whatever books I got in the between time. But this time, I have quite a few books. One, two, three, four, got about five, six books. But I'm gonna break these up. And I'm gonna do that for a dramatic effect. So what I am gonna do is these first few, I'm gonna do it once, and then I'm gonna come back with another one, which is for me is gonna be like a grand premiere, because one of my favorite authors just recently dropped another book, and I was fortunate to get it. However, without further ado, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tapping in. Cold Topics with the Professor. I value your time immensely whether you realize it or not. I value your time, and I appreciate whether you slide through. I like you to hit the like button, subscribe, and share. But if not, I appreciate your time no matter what. Um, Hopefully, my serious book readers are tapping in. Maybe you're finding some things that you want to get. Maybe it's reminding you to get the things that you want to get, even if it's not the books that I'm showing. But again, I'm just about the scholarship and the knowledge. And another good thing, if you've been following me through the other series I'm doing on the tarot, uh, my schedule at work is finally flipped. So I'm back on my regular schedule, which is why here I am on a Friday during the day, getting down. Normally, for the past 2 months, almost 3 months, I have been only recording in the dead of the night because I was on a night shift. So now I'm back on days. I got my Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays off. I'm gonna be able to dive in with more regularity, and it won't just be the tarot correspondence. I want to share some channels that I got, different little tips, techniques, and things like that. So let's get down to the good part. Anybody that, if you've been following me for a minute now, you know that thriftbooks.com is one of my go-tos. Slightly used books. They're usually in good condition, much cheaper than Amazon. And so these two are, oh my word, um, Manners and Customs of the Bible, James M. Freeman, A Complete Guide to the Origin and Significance of Our Time-Honored Biblical Tradition. And this is going to go right hand in hand with a few other books that I have. This is awesomeness. Uh, this is going to go hand in hand with some real good books that I have. And on the back here, it's called The Gap Filler. So this book is intended to fill the gaps. A lot of people are angry at the Bible and they don't realize you're not angry at the Bible. You're actually just angry at your understanding of the Bible. And then there's other people who say that the Bible was a made up book, Jesus ain't real. Well, dig this. If you can get science from a comic book, you can get science from the Bible. The Bible is actually an occult document. It is one in a string of traditions. It just had its turn. That's why you go through the Bible and you will have Sanskrit references, Egyptian, just it's a complete work. You just can't take it at face value, and you do the work. But having said that, I'm glad I got this joint. It's gonna go hand in hand with another book that I have that I'm gonna show you guys. And I guess let's do a little reading out of it. Let's read a couple sections. Now this is Chinese. This I guess this is who had it at first, or who's I don't know. Chinese Christian Mission of Canada. Uh, and Logos International, Plainfield, New Jersey, written by Reverend James M. Freeman, AM. I'm almost certain that DeAndre Apley recommended this book to me, and that's why I got it. And there's the preface. Let's see where's the table of contents. Oh, he doesn't really have a table of contents. But here we have Babylonian bricks, Biddleman, Pharaoh, use of the term brother, uplifted hand, burning lamp. I'll read a couple. Let me find one that catches my attention. You know what? I wonder if they got Sabbath in here or Saturn. Let's go to the back. I'm gonna go to Saturn. Well, I guess Saturn wouldn't be in there. I wonder if Shabbat. Shabbatai. Oh, Sabbath day journey. I'll find something out of. Oh, it says here, shoe, a symbol of ownership. Page 247. Let's see what that's about. Because we already, if you have any good books of symbolism, you'll know that shoes represent freedom. No shoes represent slavery, etc., etc. Let's see what this book has to say about shoes. Actually, wait to dive in and just let's see it. Back. I went to the wrong page. No, it says 247. Let me see if I can find a passage that I'm looking for. The royal litter. I don't see it. I'm not gonna kill myself. Um, I'm not gonna worry myself trying to find it. It's at page 247. Hmm. All right. Well, I look forward to using this as a reference. This will go hand in hand with my metaphysical Bible dictionary, with my dictionary of all scripture, and this other book I happen to have. Put this thing on silent. All right, so let's go move on to the next. Now, this one was recommended to me by my brother, Stephen Barrett. He recommended this book to me, and I'm glad that I finally got around to getting it at a cheaper price than Amazon. Slightly used, most likely somebody in college owned it. It's from the King County Library. And this is A Beginner's Guide to Constructing the Universe, the Mathematical Archetypes of Nature, Art, and Science. I got this to better understand the concepts of geometry and how it applies to deity. So let me show you the cover again. The Beginner's Guide to Constructing the Universe, the Mathematical Archetypes of Nature, Art and Science, A Voyage from 1 to 10, Michael S. Schneider. Thank you, Stephen Barrett. A lot of times I know brothers don't think that I'm listening. I'm listening. I got a long book list. And I mean a long book list. This is, Legends of the World. Now I got this because I'm a huge Richard Cavendish fan, right? Anything about Richard Cavendish is worthy of getting. Oh, you know what? Let's back up a little taste. Did I read anything out of here? Let me see. Let me read some of the table of contents. And what we have here, table of contents, is the monad, the holy one. By holy, he put WHOLLY. A dyad, it takes two to tango. Triad, tetrad, pentad. Actually, you know what? This goes hand in hand with Kabbalah. Oh, wow. And I'm going to look forward to this. I'm going to look forward to this. Legends of the World, edited by Richard Cavendish. I just got it to be honest, you never have enough books on mythology, and Richard Cavendish is the truth when it comes to discussing occult topics and giving the history behind the symbolism. So this one you see, I see it has Hindu legends, Buddhist, Jain and Sikh legends, Tibet, Mongolia, China, Japan, Burma, Indonesia, the Middle East, Jewish legends, Islamic world, Iran, Armenia, Ethiopia, the West, classical Greece and Rome, Germanic legends, Celtic, Christian, Charlemagne legends, Arthur, and legendary Britain. Now that's something I've been wanting to get into. Have a good book on King Arthur, and surprisingly, I haven't got into it yet, but I'm very curious about breaking down the King Arthur mythology for myself. Now, let's see what this next one is. I'm almost certain I know what these are. With thrift books, after you order so many books, they give you free books, but they're usually books under like a certain amount of money. And I want to say that I got some Idris Shaw's books. No, I didn't. What is this? This is from thrift books. Oh. I do. So what this is, in keeping with the theme of pocket lexicon of Freemasonry. Freemasonry holds my attention, and this is something that I was intent on adding to my repertoire. And this says, let me see, does he have a table of contents? I don't think so. Oh man, but he does have it's a pocket lexicon, true to his word. He just breaks down different Masonic words so that you can get a better understanding, which is good because most Masonic books are written in abbreviated form. Now, this next one is lectures on Masonic symbolism and a second lecture on symbolism or the Omkara and other ineffable words by the infamous Albert Pike. Now, Albert Pike is another one of those. This is what I hate about getting these books from these Kissinger Legacy reprints. They're usually blurred, and the images are usually shit. But I'll make do. But what I'm about to say is Albert Pike has a bad rap, especially among people of color, and even some Masons of color have problems with Albert Pike because of his views, because he was essentially a victim of his time in terms of racism and stuff like that. But the man was a true scholar, and if you can get around any of that, you will enjoy. Now, here comes the grand finale. Now, this one I actually opened up out the box because I had been waiting for this for so long, and not just once I ordered it. I've been wanting this book easily for 7 years, if not longer. This is the dictionary of deities, demons, and demons in the Bible. DDD. This is by Carol van der Toorn, Bob Becking, and Peter W. Vanderhorst. This book is like a complete reference. Like I said, remember I said it's going to go hand in hand with something else I purchased, which is this. You get all of these, and then the Bible no longer evokes a negative or even an overly positive emotion out of you. You'll be able to dissect that thing for what it is, which is just in the code document, which is describing you, your body, your mind, your consciousness, and your relation as the macrocosmic reflection of these things, and the macrocosmic. You are the embodiment and the living essence of as above, so below. Yeah, and let me say this. Now, this book did not come from thriftbooks.com. This book is very expensive. You'll find copies anywhere from $1,000 down to $365. Now, what happened with this book, I got it from the book depository, and it was actually like $165. I've been working these mad crazy hours, stacking my money, and this I consider treating myself. This is one of those reference books that really doesn't even make sense to read from cover to cover. What you do is, as you search for things, you find it, and at other times you just be sitting up and you go through it. And this is how, for me, how I find my gnosis. Now look at this. One of the very first, the second entry is Abaddon. I actually recently did a post on Instagram and Facebook about Abaddon, his relation to the Abyss in Kabbalah. He's also a correspondence to Apollyon. And he is like the parallel to Mesukiel, the archangel in charge of the Abyss. Matter of fact, let me look up Mesukiel in here. That would be dope. Oh man, I can't wait. Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way. I got it in here. I don't see Mesukiel. I see Michael. Even though Mesukiel is somewhat okay, let's read this real quick. It says midday demon. The midday demon is found in the Septuagint version of Psalms 91:6. In Psalm 91:5-6, Hebrew Psalmist declares that the one who takes the refuge in the Almighty will not fear the terror of the night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in darkness, nor the destruction that wastes at noonday. The parallelism of the verses twice balances a night and a daytime, evil each of which was understood by rabbinic interpreters to refer to demonic spirits. Daytime, Keteb, is balanced by the night, demon, pestilence, Deborah. In Deuteronomy 32:24, the poisonous Keteb is parallel to Resheph, the well-known Canaanite demon of the plague. See what I'm saying? This is how you get to the bottom of channels. This is how you get to the bottom of downloads. Melchizedek, Melchizedek, Secret of Fire. So yeah, this is a book, and look at that. Oh man, I love that new book smell. So I want to stop this right here because I'm gonna get down to the good part, which is what I really want to do another. That's why I want to separate these from the remaining. So having said that, thank you for tapping in. Hopefully you saw something you liked. Hit me up in the comments about anything, and we can chop it up. We can talk about it. Again, thank you for your time. This is Occult Topics with the Professor. Like, share, subscribe, and we can get into something that's gonna do something. So having said that, peace.